Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ryan here, and yes, it is Easter Eve, so we're going to focus on two hospitals in Steubenville tonight. And before I get started, we're going to look at the channel. Now, before we also get started on that, for those of you who are new, you probably wonder why I always just say, well, never mind. But, so we're going to look at this right here. We're going to look at, see how my channel's doing. Let's see if I've gained a subscriber or not. Now, you guys do know that if you haven't already, you need so we can get up to 300 subscribers. And please also tell your friends to subscribe to my channel too. It really means a lot to me. Okay, so we're at 292. We just need about our goal on Easter Sunday, so we need 8 more. So we're gonna get there. Trust me, to 300 subscribers. So we are going to look at Trinity East now in Steubenville. For those of you who don't know, Trinity East is probably one of the coolest hospitals in the Valley, and one of the coolest hospitals in the United States, by the way. I was born there, and I'm really proud that I was born there. You're going to find out what's so special about Trinity East Steubenville. So, again, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and get us to 300 subs. I'm not worried about the views. I have 174,000 now. However, as of right now. I will be doing one again tomorrow too. I have another video going up tomorrow too as well. It's an elevator in downtown Pittsburgh, but I can't say where it is, so so we're gonna do Trinity East first. Okay. Trinity East. Now, so Trinity. Oops, I went there on January 24th. Now, Trinity East is the oldest hospital in the area. However, it was built in 1964, and the Ross Park Wing was built in 1982 or 1983. The School of Nursing was built in that building dates back to being a dormitory, but now it's just vacant, and that's pretty much it. The first elevator is this old. Look at this. This is why Trinity East is so special and is so unique. Look what they have in the basement of Trinity East. Oh, wow. Look at this. This thing is all original to the building. Now you may be thinking, well, that's just the outside. What's the inside look like? Well, I said this hospital was special because I was born here, and it's one of the best hospitals in the United States. Unfortunately, it was turned off, but oh, look at this. This is so rare in the area. I'm going to tell you right now, this is the only elevator in the area that exists with these fixtures on it. There is no other elevator in the area with these fixtures. Look at this. You gotta love touch buttons. These are actually geared cars, but look at this. Wow, is all I can say about these. These are the high-rise elevators. T to 9s. These are 12 stories up. The pits on the passenger cars are 20 feet deep down. I don't know about these ones, so here's a dumbwaiter. Wow, an original dumbwaiter too. And a dumbwaiter never has a safety test. A dumbwaiter can't have a safety test. Just remember that. Wow, look at this. There's B, G, all the way up to 9. This floor right here, you got to have a key to get to. That's where the powerhouse is. Restricted area, and that's where the machine for the kitchen car is too. It's an Otis elevator, but guess who maintains it? That's right, ThyssenKrupp has it. They have every elevator on the Trinity location. Wow, touch buttons. The only one in the area, too. You can go to every floor except for T, because T stands for trespassing, trash, and tunnel. Just remember those three words for T. Trespassing, trash, and tunnel. Right? It's a dangerous area. You can go to B, though, and G, 1 all the way to 9. Some of the floors are vacant, though, like 3 is vacant, 4 is vacant, I think 5 is vacant, too. I don't know about the other floors, though. Oh, and by the way, you see that key right there? That's how you get to the tunnel. There are your buttons. This is one elevator that only goes from B to 9. There's only one elevator that goes down to T, and that's the engineering service elevator. That's the only one that goes down to T. So, like, if you had to go down to the tunnel and you were up on the 9th floor and you got one of these 2 elevators, you have to send one away and wait for the one on the end to come. Because the only elevator that goes down to that tunnel is the one all the way on the far end. That's the one that takes you down to the boiler room, where the machinery room to the kitchen elevator, and that's where the powerhouse is. You got to have earplugs when you go to the powerhouse. That place is noisy. We got one watching though, but I wonder who it is. Probably Jonathan, who's watching. You guys are missing out on all the fun. We'll go to elevators right now. This is the inside of one of them. They're 350 feet per minute. That's the speed of them, of all the high-rise elevators. I'm not so sure about the other ones in the back. So, yeah, this is the inside of one elevator. You know, this one doesn't go down to the tunnel like the other one. This elevator has been vacant for about maybe 12 or 13 years now. The state shut it down because of fire service, and I'll explain that in a minute here. Okay, so about the fire service. The elevator down the hallway, which was installed in 1977, well, this one was installed in like 1942 or something, has fire service on it. This one didn't get fire service, so they had to shut it down. It's been like this for about 12, about 13 years now. I think I rode this elevator once when I was little, but I don't remember it. It'd be nice if it was still working, though. The D elevator. For it doesn't work, right? It doesn't work. That's what it stands for. That's what D elevator stands for. So, and then, ooh, look at this. Right down the hallway from the high-rise elevators is the Ross Park elevators. Look at this. Wow, we're striking gold at Trinity East. So you're telling me that Trinity East, everything there is original? Nothing's been modernized? Wow. Well, except for the fire service on the one elevator and the door edges on the high-rise elevators. Same with these elevators, too. Yeah, that's okay. As long as it's in a public area. It's passing. This one doesn't chime like the other ones. It used to, I remember it, but now it doesn't work. I hate to say this, though, but half of this hospital is abandoned. It's getting really old. It's going to be shutting down in the next 3 or 4 years or so because there's not much in it. You know? It's really old. This place is really old. Seriously. Now, you guys want to hear a funny story? I don't know if it's that funny to you guys, but you see all these free elevators right here in this bank? Well, get this. There's only one elevator in this bank that works because those two elevators right over there were never installed. Now, they were going to be installed because the original plan for this building right here was to have the building be raised up 6 more floors, from 3 to up to 9. And these are still going to be DC modern drive machines, basic machines. But since that plan didn't turn out well because probably didn't have enough money to do it, those two elevators right there have sat vacant ever since 1984, about 34 years almost. And that elevator right there is the only one that works. They aren't going to rip those ones out, though. And even if they did rip them out, there was no elevator there. And this one will still be here, though. That was the original plan, was to install those two elevators right there. They were going to raise the building up 6 more floors, so that never happened, though. I don't know why, but this one over here is a passenger elevator. I mean, it doesn't matter which elevator you ride here at this hospital, by the way. I mean, as long as you don't get off anywhere you're not supposed to. Hey, happy Saturday to you too, Alex. Alex, welcome to Trinity East, the oldest hospital in the Ohio Valley, and probably one of the best hospitals in the United States, because I was born here and they have some pretty cool vintage old mine stuff here as well. We're looking at a 1984 Ross Park call station right now, Alex, on a Otis DC basement drum elevator. So this is the passenger elevator. Bank in the Ross Park wing. Now, the service elevators are behind these elevators right here. So they share the same shaft, but these ones don't go down to the basement. And these are still DC machines. One side mounted and the other one isn't. This one's not side mounted like the other one. Like I said, the original. Now, Alex, here's a funny thing about this elevator right here. This is an only elevator because these two elevators were going to be installed at the building were to be raised 6 more floors from the 3rd floor, but that never happened. So, yeah, those two would have been installed, but the building wasn't raised up. I don't know why. It's pretty crazy though. And guess what, Alex? Guess who maintains those elevators, Alex? I'll give you a hint. The elevators are maintained by the company that is on your profile for every Trinity location in Steubenville. Guess who it is? That's where the machine room is, but we're not going to go in there because that door's locked. And plus, it's really dangerous. Service elevator cap looks like. Here are your buttons. Service elevator. See, those would have been 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 if the building were raised, but no, it never happened. I don't know what the reset button does. These are DC cars, by the way, Alex. Yep. ThyssenKrupp has had it for about, how long has ThyssenKrupp in Trinity West? They've had it for years, maybe 20 years or so, maybe, because they were Dover at one time, and ThyssenKrupp bought them out in 2001. So, hey, friend, welcome aboard, HC, and welcome to Trinity East, one of the coolest hospitals in the United States, and where I was born, and with some really cool vintage Otis stuff. We're looking at a 1984 Otis elevator right now. That is a basic machine, DC machine. This one's side mounted and the other one isn't. And this one right here is a single elevator because the original plan was to raise the building 6 more floors, so that never happened. Because the hospital's 9 stories, so actually 12 altogether, including the basements. We got free watching. Oh, really? What's the good news, friend? Free. Good news is I'll still answer here. That's an eco lab. What's your good news? This is inside the passenger elevator in Ross Park Wing. The handrails are bigger than the tower passenger elevators in this one. Yeah, these are Otis DC. Oh, really? That's cool. What do they? What will they have there? I wonder. In that Embassy Suites in Berkeley Heights. Otis, Schindler, ThyssenKrupp, Kone. Who knows what they have there? Oh wow, 8 floors. Well, it won't be hydraulic. It'll probably be MRL. Probably. You know, machine room-less. You know, I actually have a book about it. And we'll kind of read it here once we're done with this. We have time, that is. Oh, really? Oh, I knew it. Okay, EcoDisc or 5500. Probably an EcoDisc, but it's okay though. There's plenty of other elevators in the area. I don't know why some people hate Kone, because it's rare for me in my area. Go ahead. I mean, I'm not judging you or anything for it. It's just, you know, I'm not mad either. You know, feel weird. Some people hate Kone. Other people might feel weird too. This one only goes to G, while the other one goes to B. And see, this would have been 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and the building would have been raised 6 more floors on the 3rd floor. This one has a different machine than the other one too, behind it. But they're both DC machines. They have DC generators on them too. I don't know how deep the pits are on these ones. The high-rise elevator pits are like 20 feet deep. And we'll go over there as soon as we... Now, to get to the high-rise elevators from these elevators, you get off the elevator on G, and you make a left, and another right, a left, and the elevator's right there, right outside the cafeteria. But it's a small hospital, so it's easy to find everything now in here. These are the high-rise elevators right here. That one does work. This is probably having a repair by ThyssenKrupp. ThyssenKrupp sale is here a lot. That's how it is when they're here. I'm not seeing any names of the technician, I know, but that's privacy. Yeah, that one does work. Look at this. This is an Otis, right? It's like I said, an HC and Alex. This is the only Otis touch button in the Ohio Valley. It's super rare. I was born in a really good hospital. I can say that much right now. These are 1965 Otis cars with touch buttons on them. Look at this. How's that? A 1965 Otis touch button in Steubenville. Fart in the elevator. Well, I'll tell you something right now, HC. That's happened before. Okay. I don't know when it happened, but it has happened. There's the inside of the passenger elevator. There are your buttons. There's a full view right there. This one only goes to 9, while the other ones go to B, and the one goes down to trespassing, trash, tunnel, T, which is locked off. I'll explain what these are here really quick too. You guys see these things right here? This is where, like, if they want to turn them off at night, I think they used to turn them off at night so patients could have their rest, you know. They turn in the security guards would turn in the key into the slot and return them to the basement, and a power would be shut off. So it was 4 at night. You know what I mean? So back to the panel. So I got 10 stories on this one right here. There's your indicator. These are 350p per minute HC. 1965, Alex. There's a geared card too. They're all 6 of them are geared card, and they're all installed in 1965 when the tower was built. East side is 10 stories, and the service side is 12 stories. Well, 2 of them go 11 stories, and the one goes 12 stories because it serves a tunnel, which stands for trash, trespassing, and tunnel. Yeah, 1965. About 54 years almost. No, 53 actually. This is a good elevator. It's 10 stories. Now, right down the hallway from these elevators is one that goes 200 feet per minute, which is like if you walk down the hallway past the 1965 Otis cars, you'll see this elevator right here. It's the C elevator, and this one only goes from G to 4. Yes, this is all original. Alex and HC, I'm going to say this right now. Everything at Trinity is all original. This one. Now, here's one thing that's not original. In 2005, years ago, ThyssenKrupp put on fire service on this elevator. That's not original. But everything else on it is original. Right? First floor is not original. It's the fire recall floor. That was replaced as well. You know, we already put on a fire service for it. Fire service control has Dover fixtures on it. It was furnished. It's called furnished. And here are your buttons right here. So like it's 5 stories. It's 200 feet per minute. I think it's an AC machine too. No, it's a DC machine. My bad. It's actually a DC machine. Most of the elevators are a DC machine, except for the school of nursing and kitchen car. Wait till you see what the school of nursing has. I think you guys will like it. But then again, this was installed in 2005 whenever they furnished fire service on. And that's why the D elevator, therefore, was taken out of service. It's right down the hallway from this one because of fire service. Indicators correct there, lantern. It's been like that for years. That's the D elevator, which doesn't work. I'd have a heart attack if that thing opened. That thing has run like 13 years. Ooh, this is creepy. The machine room is up there for the D elevator. Our basic machines. Actually, 3 of them, my bad. Down the hallway, that's where the C elevator is right there. And down the hallway is where the high-rise elevators are. The Ross Park elevators don't go to 4. They never did. That's when the machine room is for that elevator right there. The doors are always locked. I wouldn't even go up there anyways. That's their old recovery room. One thing that's funny about Trinity East is they don't do surgery there anymore. They haven't done surgery there since like 1984. Since 84 probably, you know. Because that hospital is all abandoned, you know. I mean, there's not much in it anymore because it's a really old hospital. You guys know what I mean? So most of it's shut down. And I was telling my other people here about maybe 5 or 10, like, earlier ago that probably in the next 3 or 4 years this hospital's going to close down and probably have nothing in it. So it'll be abandoned pretty much. Beautiful old elevators, including these touch buttons right here. It's super rare. There's a lantern missing there. The PI lantern. Those are the high-rise elevators. Oops. This floor is abandoned. Oh, that's in the machine room. It's just a C elevator. Up a ladder. Here's a view of Steubenville from the 9th floor. There's a Market Street Bridge over there with all the beautiful lights on it at night. Look at that. The Market Street Bridge has lights on it at night. See that? Look at that bridge. There's the courthouse down there with the Dover car in it. No, it's actually right there. That's the attorney building. You don't have an elevator in there. They have a Capitol elevator where my arrow is in that building right there. Dover modded that out. 1989, I think it was. Yeah, 1990. They have Otis AC cars in there, and then they have Westinghouse in there that Otis modded out about maybe 8 or 9 years ago. And then that building right there has Dover CDC cars. And then that building has 2 Westinghouse cars that Dover modded out in 1987. And then they have a Dover car all the way in the back of that building as well. And then that building, I actually can't see it from here. And that church on there is a 1987 Westinghouse. That's the 4th floor, Alex. The basement's not spooky because that's where There's things down in the basement. The 4th floor is one that's spooky, Alex. The tunnel's not so spooky, though, because it's actually used a lot. That's where all that's the mechanical room, and that's the machine room, is the kitchen car. There's wheeling steel down there. They have some really neat elevators in there. I checked it on the records. That's Fallon's B over there. My arrow is. And then here's another view of Steubenville from the 9th floor. This is actually a good view, actually. I wonder what this building has right up here. My arrow is. This one right here. That's right. They got some 76, I think it is. Dover hydraulic cars in an 8-story building. So that's pretty cool. Then that building right there has a Marshall elevator, traction elevator. And then that building has an Otis hydraulic freight elevator with a broken dumbwaiter as well. We have a pretty good town, you could say, maybe. Right? Wow. Oh, that's a view. Very nice. Oh, and there's 2 bells. You can make elevator bells with those bells. Huh. Pretty cool. All right, let's get out of this floor. And again, that's just a 4th floor. Spooky, huh? That there was. They never put a panel on that elevator. There's a dumbwaiter call station. All the other floors have. Oh, never mind. Oh. Wow, there's some Hardies in the dumbwaiter. Some yummy yummies. Huh. There's this boiler room down there. That's how you get to that building right there. To get to that building, you got to go in the elevator down to the tunnel, which requires a key. That's what the windows look like on the outside. This is an old hospital. And Alex, I was saying before, you see the 3 switches right there? At nighttime, so the patients can get their rest. The security guards put a key switch in there, and they turn off the elevators at night. It turns off the generators, the whole elevator, like the generators up in the machine room on the 10th floor at night. So that's what that's for. There's 3 keys up there if you're wondering. Switches. That stands for trespass. Yeah, trespass. Just remember that. Trespass, trash, and tunnel. Okay? Pretty cool. All right. C, T, and B. You can go to B. It's not so spooky down there. Same with T, but you need a key for that floor. And that's not the floor you should go to. And there's the outside of Trinity East right there. See, that's the tower right there. Right there is the machine room. And then this is the Ross Park wing. That was 1984. Oh, yeah. It's awesome. All right, Alex. Did you like it, Alex? Did you like this hospital, Alex? Oh, yeah. One more thing I want to show you guys. Guess what the School of Nursing has? I never knew about these elevators even when I was little. Get ready to see the coolest elevators at Trinity. One of the coolest elevators at Trinity East. Straight down the hallway. The long hallway on the ground floor. Or past the door. Amazing. Otis elevators. Left. And right there. Look what they have. That's right. I want to thank the ThyssenKrupp technician. Oh, there's a ThyssenKrupp band right there. Look at that. See that? ThyssenKrupp has everything on the campus. Thumbs up for ThyssenKrupp. Taking good care of all these Otis elevators. I think Otis had them one time, but oh, look at this. Otis installed them now, but oh, look what the School of Nursing has. Whoa-wee. Whoa, Nelly, I'll be. Look at this. A 1966 Otis AC car. Oh my gosh, as you're probably thinking right now. Look at these things. All original, too. And biggest thanks goes out to the ThyssenKrupp technician. Tell you a funny story. My cousin went to college here when she was becoming a nurse, and we were having a conversation in the car one day about Trinity, since I knew she was going to school there. And she said the school of nursing had 2 creepy elevators. I'm like, cousin, are you talking about the elevators down the hallway by the cafeteria? And she's like, no, these are another elevators. I'm like, where are they at? I don't know about them. And she was like, they're like, I'm like, but the elevators in the school of nursing are where the cafeteria elevators are. And she's like, no, they're really dark and spooky. And I didn't believe her at first. You know, I didn't believe her until the ThyssenKrupp technician showed me them. So, that's pretty weird that I didn't believe her. I should have believed her though, because look what they have though in there. Wow. I'll be. Huh. Whoa, Nelly. Spooky, huh? Half of this building's abandoned. Oh, there's your Otis plates. Have you? Wow. Can't get enough of these babies. Look at these. 1966. I know, Alex. That story was funny, Alex, because I didn't believe her at first until that ThyssenKrupp technician showed me them. They're AC cars, by the way. Do you guys want to see the photo that he sent me of the machines for these, or do you guys not want to see the machines for these? Because the ThyssenKrupp technician took a picture for me of the machine for these elevators. You guys want to see them? We shouldn't get in any trouble because this was a picture he sent to me. You guys want to see the machines from him? We'll take a look at them. They're pretty cool, actually. There are different colors on these cars. They have the mirrors, too. That's cool. Here are those elevators. We already looked at those. But we'll take a look at the machines for them really quick. That's on September 8th. When he took a picture for me. As a disclaimer, never enter an elevator machine unless you are supervised. Here it is. So right there, that's the machine right there. It doesn't have a generator on it. Over there, these 2 wheels right here, let me zoom in on it. Like, these 2 things right here, these are called flyball governors. Okay? And then all these right here are the relays for them. So like that's a flyball governor right there. I didn't take this picture, by the way. He took the picture. I would never go in here anyway. So flyball governors, these are all the relays right here. And then over here, this is where the cables are for the machines. And like I said, these are AC machines. And I think one of those switches right there, which one is it? I think it is, let's see, when you actually, here's a fun fact for you guys. BG1, oh, here it is. This is this row right here. So when you touch one of these relays right here, which do not touch them, even with your technician or somebody trained. So like these relays right here can send the elevator up or down by just touching it. But it's still dangerous though. You shouldn't do it even with your technician. So like you touch one relay and it sends the elevator up. Pretty cool. But you still don't do it even with your technician. This photo was taken by the technician. It looks like you have to go some steps to get to it. But that's the flyball governor. And then this is a dangerous room too. Because you can get electrocuted up in here. There's a lot of high voltage up in the machine room, so you got to be very careful. Again, there's another view of it. And now I'll march over to Trinity West. Do you guys like Trinity East? Who like Trinity East? Say yes if you like Trinity East. Did you like Trinity East, Alex? I hope you did. Because they had some pretty cool stuff there. I hate to say this, but I think that's probably one of my favorite places in Steubenville. It's abandoned, but... Oh, and by the way, guys, the school of nursing is now closed. They've been closed for about 3 months, so it'll be 4 months, probably tomorrow. No. Yeah, 3 months that they've been closed, maybe 2. And the whole building's vacant. They moved to EGCC. Kind of funny because they have a 1967 Otis AC over there too, but it's side-mounted basement machine. It's been modernized a little bit too. That's what the School of Nursing is now. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Alex. Guess now we're going to Trinity West. Photos you see. I apologize about that. Truly. There's a Coca-Cola truck. Park and ride. I like park and ride. They have all kinds of trucks down there. Who's in the future? All right. Now, starting off at Trinity West. Look what they have for the very first free elevators at Trinity West in Steubenville. Look at this! Oh, this is a great way to start Trinity West, because look what the first free elevators are at Trinity West. That's right, Otis Black Button. These are AC cars, geared cars. And like the ones at Trinity East, these are 350 feet per minute. 9 stories. Wow, that's probably what you're thinking right now. Sadly, these elevators have had some slight upgrades to them, but otherwise else, they're pretty much still original to the building. Um, so, like, fire service was added on, and they redid the cabs in them. They put in new walls and a new LED ceiling. They put in hardwood. That was about 5 years ago. They put in the hardwood floors, but they redid the cabs about 2 years ago, and they added more. They added 3 more floors to the building. So that panel's not original, probably. Whenever they installed the other elevator, which was in 1970, they raised this elevator up 3 more floors and they put on this panel right here. They relocated the machine, obviously. I'll show you the machines for these ones too, really quick. But they were sent to me by a technician, so I'm not going to say any names for privacy reasons. But again, there's your panel. It's okay though because they're still original, obviously, but they just got new cabs, you know, door edges installed on them. Those Alex were installed in 1953, actually, or no, 1952. One elevator was installed in 1970, though. Kind of find pretty funny. And these elevators were raised 3 more floors when that elevator was installed in 1970. So that panel's obviously not original. They relocated the machine room too. Right. When they added it on. 3 more floors. Has a lower deck and an upper deck. I'll show you. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So, well, like I said, also the cabs were redone as well. They got like these new. I'll show you the cabs here. That's not original. That's original. That's original. Um, we'll come back to that the cab in a little bit. Here is a 1976 Dover car all the way in the back. This one's not too special though, because this is a plain Dover. You know, see, there's a plain Dover hydraulic elevator, and it's kind of funny because the machine room is in the basement for this one, along with the one down the hallway too. It's not on G, it's on B. Yeah, 1952 or 1953, at the least. Maybe even 1960. I don't know. Probably 1960. They were probably wrong when they said it was installed. Because they raised the They raised the building up 3 more floors in 1970. That's when that panel was added on. I don't know about the fire service though. All the Adams equipment though. The door edges are Adams though, not ThyssenKrupp. It had those equipment on it though. Yeah, this one is a plain Dover. It's not too special. It's a plain hydro. There's a cafeteria hours. I wonder how they serve all the food to the patients in here. Look at that. It's got a door edge on it. I mean, a safety edge on it, not a door edge. Pretty cool. There's a call button for it. This is the one right outside the emergency room. See? Good. Not a good picture, but excuse me. This is what it looks like on the outside. And if you guys want to see the hallways here, we can. We'll go back to November 2016. I think we'll just go there because, yeah, we're going to go there. Yeah, because you guys can get to see some really cool stuff here. Trinity West. How's that? I wasn't born here. I was born at Trinity East. Why do these personal photos keep showing up? Please ignore them, guys. That's what the hallway looks like. So, like, if you go down that hallway right there, the emergency room's on my right. The emergency room lobby, that is. And, you walk past the emergency room. You walk down this hallway right here. That elevator number 5, is right there. Elevator number 6 is right here. Now, elevator number 6, you can't ride it, though, because it has a code on it, as you can see. And it's for surgery transport. Like patient transport to the x-ray room downstairs, radiology downstairs. And it opens directly, and I repeat, it opens directly, and this is why it's coded off. And another reason why it's coded off is because of the surgery room hallway up on the 3rd floor on 3R. It has a rear door, front and rear opening. It opens up on all sides, both front and rear on all floors. And 1R is where the emergency room bays are, so that's why it's coded off. What if they had an emergency too? Picture it. Need to use that elevator. That's that elevator right there. It's kind of funny because renovations at the moment, but they're not doing anything about the elevators. The only thing they did about the elevators was the old Otis elevators down the hall. Got new cabs in them, new lights and everything, Yeah, that's mostly major. But all the elevators have new flooring. That's no big deal, though, obviously. As long as they're still original. There's some new stuff in here, too. Including a ThyssenKrupp hydraulic in the 4100 building. That one's not too special. It's plain ThyssenKrupp. I wanted to see one of those anyways, right? No, this is not UPMC. Wish it was, though. Uh-oh, what did I get behind when I was on my way to the mall? I forgot. Look what I got behind when I was on my way to the mall one day. Like, I was going to the mall to get my cookie one day. And guess what I got behind? Oh, actually, I was at the bank, PNC Bank. And my grandma was getting money, and look what we stumbled upon on the way there. And we decided to follow it. That's right, we followed that ThyssenKrupp truck right there. And that's the same technician who took the photos for me and showed me the school of nursing, which I give him a really big thanks. Now, you want to know how I know all this cool stuff? He's the one who told me all about it, that guy right there in that truck. I'm not saying his name, but I want to give him a really big thanks for everything, for educating me, for basically educating me, right? I'm learning from him each and every day, right? Pretty cool. And that's his truck. He got a new truck, though, obviously. He has a Dodge truck now. This guy. I'm not going to say his name, though. Okay, I'll say this much. His name's Mike, but I'm not going to say his last name, though. His first name's Mike. Okay, Mike. You know, that's his name. Mike the ThyssenKrupp guy. And these elevators here, this was a Canton elevator. Now, here's what he told me. This used to be a Canton elevator at one time, Canton traction elevator, which only went 2 floors. Actually, only went 3 floors, B, 1, and 2. And then when this thing was modernized in 2004, when they raised the building, you know, they added 2 more floors to it. No, actually 3 more floors, actually. They put on 2, 3, and 4 on this one, and they relocated the machine for it. Machines, I don't think the machine's original on it, though, but they relocated the machine for this elevator. And they got, it has tizzing controls on it now, obviously. And 3 more floors. It was done in 2004, actually, or 2003, I don't know. But ThyssenKrupp did it. This one was never installed. The original plan was probably to install like Trinity's Ross Park cars, but it didn't turn out well. This one was installed in 2004. Actually. Or maybe that was an elevator one time on the left, but I don't know. It's a project abandoned now. It's not on the records anymore, Ohio elevator records. They took it away. This elevator here was installed in 2004. This is a ThyssenKrupp. This was installed when they raised the building and added the new wing. So, Alex, these are actually Canton elevators. One elevator is a Canton elevator, and the other elevator is a ThyssenKrupp elevator. But the Canton elevator is modernized. Wow, look at that. One elevator has green lighting and the other one's red or yellow lighting. Look at this one. This one's a Heart Center elevator. See? This is a ThyssenKrupp elevator installed by ThyssenKrupp in 2004. And oh, yeah, that's another thing I like to tell you guys. When am I ever going to take good photographs here? Trinity East. Wait, Trinity West. I gotta find it here. I'm mixed up here. There's that Dover car again. We're not gonna ride that though. So, now, this is what the Odo's elevator cab looks like. Okay. They try to trick him and make him look new. That's what he told me. They wanted to trick him. Then they think they're new, but they're not. If you're wondering who did this job, Canton Elevator did this job right here, I think it was. That's what he told me. Canton Elevator did this job right here. About a couple years ago in the summer of 2016. That's the newest elevator installed in 1970. Well, these ones are installed in the 50s. Look at those old keyholes right there. See those keyholes on the elevator doors right there? You can obviously tell these are old elevators because of those keyholes right there. This one doesn't have that old keyhole. I wish I had an old keyhole like that, though. That'd be pretty cool. If I had a keyhole, a vintage Otis elevator keyhole. Yeah, that'd be cool. So, they started making those old keyholes like the 1960s, I think. You know, those vintage Otis elevator keyholes to get into the shaft with a rectangle on them. I think they started making those in the early 60s. And they started making those little silk ones. I think all elevators had that, though, in the old days. But it's just not fair. That they have to be modernized sometimes. It does, honestly. As it looks like in the dark. There's no lights. Was they having a party in there? You could have a party to celebrate riding an old Otis, but no, it doesn't work out all the time. Right? Now here's what the second floor call station looks like. The second floor call station was replaced whenever they put on the Adams and stuff. I think General Elevator did it, though. General Elevator. It's elevator number 3. And this is how the elevators are set up. These two were installed in 1952, like Alex said, or 1953, whenever this first part was built on. Because this is a hospital, it's actually opened in 1960. And this elevator over here was installed in 1970. And these elevators are raised 3 more floors. That is a smoke head, by the way. Oh, and they don't have these lights anymore. They have LED fluorescent lights now. They're doing light renovations right now. Light renovations, get it? What's really light about it? Now look at, oh, okay, here we go. Ah, this is good. Here. Now I see this keyhole is for elevator number 3, right? And that's in the 70s, you can tell, because they didn't make the old keyholes in the 1970s. You can tell this one's vintage because look. Ah, see that right there? That's an old vintage keyhole. If you're wondering, what the heck is that right there? I don't know what that is. Well, good. That's an elevator keyhole. It's okay to, I mean, let's put it this way. I'll be honest with you guys here right now. Okay? It's okay to have questions, right? Because this elevator right here, you can tell this elevator's from the 50s because it has the original Otis keyhole on it. And guys, this is a disclaimer. Please don't use chalk keys on elevators. Now, especially these elevators have like pits that are like 20 feet deep down, you know? But I think these elevators are like 10 feet deep down, the pits on them. Trinity East is like 20 feet deep. These are like 10 feet deep probably on the ground floor. So I'm just really encouraging you guys not to use drop keys, okay? Because it is, if you don't know what you're doing, because you can fall down the shaft and get killed. Especially if the elevator that's so high, like 9 stories, you know? Lights out. All right, continuing on. Here are the main elements of business. Here's a funny story about the one. Yes, one. This elevator was installed in 1980. And this elevator was installed in 1989. It's 9 years after this one was installed. I don't know why they did that, but probably because of construction now on this tower. There's always going to be lots of renovations to this place, you know. We got some Dovers here, Alex, if you're watching. These are DC Dovers with generators on them. Hey, Alex. I'm streaming on YouTube. Yeah. Guys, I'm streaming. You guys want to join? You can. But this is what the Dover elevator looks like. Yeah, that tile is different than the other elevators. Safety edge on it, though. This one's original, pretty much. Flooring. I'm not going to make it look like it's not original, but these elevators here, these are nice elevators. They're 350 feet a minute. They're pretty quick too. So that, I don't know what you like, yeah. They're like 9 stories. I knew they were installed in the 80s. A little hard, sir. Hey guys, I'll call you back. But okay. There's the front of that elevator. Elevator number 7. Elevator number 7 and elevator number 9 were installed in 1972. No, 1980, 1989. Elevator number 8 was installed in the 70s, so that elevator is for the medical room downstairs. That's a 2-stop hydro. It's just similar to elevator number 5. It's only 2 stories. And that's the only elevator that hasn't had anything done to it, not even the floor. Oh, I'll probably have to do floor, but I don't know. These elevators are nice, though, because look at this. This elevator actually has pretty funny. You see, this is the older building right here, and then this is the newer part right here. You can tell it was added on. Look at that. A FedEx truck. That's cool. See that? There's a FedEx truck down there. What's in there? There used to be a patient room right there, then they turned it into an office. Like a conference room. That's the door edge. That's obviously not original to the elevators. The Otis elevators here. You know. Oh yeah, this is elevator number 3's panel right here. It's smaller than the other ones. Okay, now, I like, this is weird because the Otis plate's all the way on the far end here. Pretty weird. There's a scale right there. We're not going to focus much on these elevators because these elevators, like I said, we already talked about these ones right here. You know, this Canton elevators, 1 elevator ripped out, 2 ripped out, I think. And they raised the floors on that one on the end right there. I'll show you what the panel looks like in the Dover elevator. That's what the panel looks like. And those were installed in, that one was installed in 2005, that one was installed in 2008. Trinity West has some pretty crazy stuff. I hate to say it, but it does. And it's going to get crazier when they start tearing down the one part of it and adding a tower to it. So that'll be pretty weird. That's right, Trinity West is getting a tower and a parking garage. Can't wait for that, huh? We'll have some new elevators in the county to focus on instead of having the same old elevators to deal with every day in life.
You did pretty good. Give me a kiss.
That's the back of it.
Want another straw? Okay. I love you. You did good, pretty good on it. I came in to check my baby. You cold?
Okay.
Want another one? I'll turn the furnace off.
Alright, so we're going to look at the machines now for the Otis elevators. Now this has an upper deck and a lower deck on it, so I'll tell you what that means in a second. Oops. Let me find it here. We've been streaming for about 1 hour now. That's pretty good. We'll go again tomorrow too. Later in the evening. I know a lot of people have a Easter dinner probably and stuff like that tomorrow. All right, so about time. Oh, well, here's the machine to the Otis elevators. Tomorrow is Easter Fools, so figure something else fool's joke. But it's going to be good, though, so don't worry. What's all this? Wednesday, March 14th. Hmm? Huh. 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 Hmm. Where is it? Oh, here. Hmm. Where is it? Ah. Find it. Hmm. Where is it? I have to do. Um. Hmm. Oh. I found it, guys. These Otis elevators. Here they are. So like, here is the room right here. So about the upper deck and the lower deck. So where the lower deck is, that is where the generator and the relays are for these free Otis cars. So like this lower deck right here. Okay, so this is the relay box for the third elevator right here. And that one right there, those two right there for the first and second elevators right there. Then right there, that little big green thing right there, that's the generator for them. And if you went up that ladder right there, is where you're going to get to see something very cool. And remember, do not ever go into an elevator machine room unless you are supervised. I'll never do something like a technician. So, here's what the machine looks like. Well, that's for, whoops. That's for free right there. See? That's the account floor selector right behind it, right there. And then this is through, and they have floor selectors as well. And like I said, the generators are down on the lower deck. This is the upper deck where the actual machine is. You know, Otis used to actually, it's kind of funny. Otis used to have before ThyssenKrupp did. You know, because ThyssenKrupp's had it for like almost at least maybe 17 years, maybe I think it was, or 18 years. Since, you know, that's how long ThyssenKrupp has had these. I don't know Otis at Trinity East or not, but ThyssenKrupp has them now. There's number 1 and that's number 2. Right there. And the floor selectors are all right next to them. You know? So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, guys, I'm too addicted to my string. So, I'm going to go to the bathroom too. So, guys, we're going to bring this live stream to a close. Get this opened up right here. But I want to thank all of you for joining me tonight in my live stream. We had free watching tonight, so it was really great to have you all here. So, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, get us up to 300 subscribers before the end of this month, or actually, no, beginning of April. Okay? So, for April, we'll have 300 subscribers. So, again, get us up to 8 more actually, subscribers, which will get us to 300 and get us to our goal, which is 300. And I don't care much about the views, so, yeah, I care more. So, get us up to 300 there. If you haven't already, make sure you tell your friends or even your family about my channel. Tell them to subscribe. And again, I would like to thank all of you for watching the stream. Peace out. Good night. And we'll meet each other again tonight. So with that being said, good night.